Hello, my precious students, and welcome to New Obsidian Duel Academy. I am the headmistress, Lady Cerisa. In the past, I have preached and preached about running board breakers over using hand traps. This is typically to help out my rogue players out there over my meta students. No, there's nothing wrong with being a meta player. Just the rogue players needs alternatives for a fair game against meta players. However, you could make use of this information as well, my dear meta players. As for board breakers, there's only a few that can make this list that I can think are staples in any rogue deck out there. Here are 5 that make the list for both main and side board breaker cards. Number 1, Dark Ruler No More. This card makes the list because it's a nice card if you often lose the die roll, and still works when going first when only running 2 cards in the main and a third in the side. Nothing hurts a meta player more than saying no to their boss monster's effects on an already established board. Number 2, Triple Tactics Talent. You might be wondering how this card is a board breaker when it's often used to draw more cards after a card gets hit with an Ash Blossom. That's not all it does, as you can use this to steal an already existing monster in your opponent's side of the field, or remove their hand advantage. Number 3, Called by the Grave. This card I used to personally use only in the side deck simply because it stuck to 1 due to the Konami's official ban list. However, after further discussion with a competitive friend of mine, I have found that main decking this card has proven quite useful. Number 4, Forbidden Droplet. Like Dark Ruler No More, this makes a nice response to an already established board. This card is also a quick play, meaning you can use this as a response on your opponent's turn if you manage to go first to set this card before passing turn. However, due to the cost of having to send cards to the graveyard, this card makes better usage in graveyard-reliant decks. Number 5, Evenly Matched. Now, this card was a bit iffy to mention, as there's no real way to main deck this card in most rogue decks, with an exception of a few decks out there. However, this card is a great 3-of card for the side deck in case you need a little extra oomph for games 2 and 3. That's my list for board breaker cards I think is great for both main and side deck cards. If there's a board breaker card you think is worth mentioning, please let me know in the comments below. If you liked this video, then please hit the like button and subscribe for more New Obsidian Duel Academy content. Hope this helps in your next deck build. Class dismissed.